Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over how we farm. We're just going to have a little chill hunt and we're going to take you on our Lazurite farming method because I know you guys out there looking for those gems. Paradise is here as well. Paradise.
I'm back.
He's back. He's back. Paradise, what do you do to farm? You do the same thing as me, right?
Well, here's the thing. I was experimenting for days doing like pretty much every Apex, every Rampage, the Uzushi challenges, all that kind of stuff. And you literally one day were just like, just do Apex Rathian. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a few tries and see if I'm getting anything more. And it actually does look like it for me, I'm getting more on average, so
it's not even just
I
that.
love it.
You also get the parts as well to like meld and stuff. You can do Azeroth, but I don't know. I just find Rathian a bit more fun. But we're gonna jump into the hunt now, and you're gonna see us out in the field, and we're just gonna have a fun time and take you on a little hunt. You know, it's a different format than we usually do, so let's jump into it. All right, so we're in the hunt now, guys, and we're gonna go over to the other sub camp and jump over there. But I feel like this hunt is a super nice once you get into the routine of doing it. Knowing now that we're recording live for you, we're probably going to get clomped, but
it always happens when you put the record button on.
But I kind of just wanted to show off like how cheese this build is that everybody's using as well. Like I'm using the new upgraded kind of sticky slicing build, and it is just nice to just clap things with. This is how I'm used to playing Monster Hunter, by the way, guys. Like, all the time, we just used to, like, stream and just, like, play the game. So, it's nice to see this again. I know somebody in the comments is probably complaining because I'm using my KO stickies while he's grounded. I should have switched over to my slicing, but yeah. It's okay.
You'll be pleased to know, T6. I took good luck off my build for you. For
no!
He loves it. Good luck on. I'm just bringing full DPS.
This is what it's about. So Paradise always loves sneaking into the hunts with like good luck on it, like so you can get those extra resources. Have you guys been using good luck? Ooh, this guy's getting waylaid.
He really is. I love using bow against like Rathian Rathalos. It's just, even though like it's just really the head and the tail that you can hit, you just do so much damage.
Are you enjoying the farming in this? Like I'm not enjoying it as much as like investigations. I feel like there's less, like in the investigations you ended up, I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering. I've got like nostalgia glasses on for World already, even though the game's only like a few years old. I felt like when you were doing investigations, a bit more variety. You ended up like fighting roly boys. You never fight roly boys on any other occasion except for if you had like investigations, right?
I think for me, it's not even about the monster variety of what you fight. It's just about what you get at the end of the quest. You know.
Yeah. With
this, like you're banking on getting, you know, on average, I would say I get about 4 Lazurite from these, but sometimes you get 0, sometimes you get 8, you know, and sometimes you get like 3 or 4. Whereas with the investigations, as well as just like the special event quests that you used to have in World for like decorations and stuff, you know, you'd be excited to finish the quest because you'd get a whole page of decorations to like check out and then get excited to slot in your build. And in this, like parts go towards talismans, but you have to like farm for it, put it in, do hunts, and then go check it. So it's a longer process. And you know, apart from the Lazurite at the end, there's no real excitement once you've like farmed the monster for the armor and the weapon already. So I think farming's definitely not as exciting, which is where like my love in Rise has come from, learning all the different weapons and just like getting better at those. Like, you know, I never really used bow in World at all.
Yeah, I feel like I'm using a lot more weapons and stuff like that. I even brought out the old sword and shield the other day to try like a blast like thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, you guys that do use the sword and shield, you guys need to tell me why you like that weapon and like what is so good about it, because Alex bangs on about it all the time, but I just end up
loves it.
I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. Every time I hit something, I want to, it looks cool as well, like I want to like it, but I end up not liking it every time I pick it up because the damage doesn't look like it's there. It feels like
it away.
Yeah, it feels like Dual Blaze to me. Have you tried Sword and Shield in this, or not?
I just okay. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm gonna get. Don't murder me in the comments.
No
guys,
one murder us, please!
Here's the thing. I feel like the Sword and Shield is this like middle ground weapon where it's like it's kind of good at everything in a way, but it's also very like beginner friendly weapon, and that doesn't mean it's not like a top tier weapon. It just means you have like more simplistic combos and the flow is really weird in them, at least like from my playing experience, whereas you go to like Charge Blade or something, which is a similar weapon in that it has, you know, like a sword and a shield, but also has all the different like forms and the axe mode and all of that. And Charge Blade has a lot of like combos and technicality and flow with guard points, and while Sword and Shield has that, it just doesn't feel the same to me. It doesn't feel as if I'm getting the same satisfying feedback. But maybe I'm just a Sword and Shield hater.
No, but some of the switch skills look sick. Like some of the stuff that it does, like oh my gosh! Every time I see a clip of someone doing that, it looks sick. I like the way that Perfect Rush looks, but every time I pick it up, I'm just like, no. And that like SNS that's got like the 100% affinity on it, it's got some cool things going on for it. It's just like, I don't know. Is there any weapons that you guys pick up and you just don't get on with, like, but everybody else is just having a banging time with it? Like, I don't know. But as you can see there, guys, that was a super quick run. We probably won't even get the Lazurite on the reward screen because this is the risky part, right? This is the risky part, showing you off that you get Lazurite. Hopefully I get a lot, but I don't know if I'm going to get much. If not, I'll edit it in. Through the power of editing, we can show the displays of us getting a bunch of Lazurite. But you usually get between 2 and like 7 like Lazurite. Right?
Well, last time I did this, I got 7. The time before, I got 5. So yeah. I'm hoping to get like between 5 and 7. But you get those runs sometimes where you get like 2 or 1, you know, which is where like you need to do multiple.
Does good luck affect? You can get one more with good luck, right?
Good luck can give you like 1 or 2 more depending on how lucky you are, or you get like golden eggs and stuff like that from the good luck. So you gotta get lucky.
Good luck specialist. You still can't pull his Charizard though.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm really loving both.
See, I got 3 there, so it wasn't too bad.
3.
Obviously you can get way more than that. I feel like I was just unlucky on this. This is like the bottom end of what you get. Sometimes actually you just get none actually, so I won't say that's the bottom end, but like usually you get about 5 to like 7 as well. So this is the place where you go to get it. It's not a long run. If you want to see my build, I'm gonna hop out of the hunt and then we can catch you on the other side, and I can show you off the build that I'm using, because it just makes this whole thing like super easy.
Your build is really good as well if you have a friend that is like hunting with you to get the DPS in on the knockdowns.
So we're back in town. I'm just going to show you the build that I was using. It's basically just build the Magnum Arlo light bowgun because it gives you access to slicing and sticky ammo, which is, the sticky ammo is just strong in this because it just KOs the monster a lot. It's been that way since, I don't know, since the start of Rise as well. We're using other guns. Famito came into my chat, dropped a comment, was like, oh, the Magnum Arlo bowgun is kind of banging. And then I've seen a bunch of other videos being uploaded with that in, and a bunch of Reddit threads as well. And there's people that seem to be farming with this. So if you go online, there's probably someone using this build anyway. So if you don't build it, if you haven't built this build, I highly recommend grabbing it. So you can see it uses the Vike helmet, the Rhinopolis mail, the Anjanath Van braces, the Anjanath coil, the Basilgeuse greaves, and I'm just going to show you the skills so that you can get a full-on setup of it so you can see what's going on there. So I've got attack boost 7. There is a version of this with like weakness exploit and a couple of other stuff so you can get a bit more damage on your shots and stuff like that, but I've just gone with my talisman just being maxed out, like attack boost, and then I've got spare shot. At first, I thought it wasn't that great, but Spare Shot actually seems to be proccing a lot more. Have you used anything with Spare Shot, Paradise?
I was testing the difference between Spare Shot and Weakness Exploit on the Pierce build, like bowgun version, and it's really not a huge difference because, you know, you get a proc or 2 of Spare Shot, you're basically outweighing like the crits that you would have got because a whole shot is worth quite a lot of damage in total. And what makes, I think, Spare Shot really good for sticky ammo specifically is you only have like a few in the magazine, right? So when you proc that Spare Shot, it's like quite a big deal versus like the pierce shot where you have like 3 to 5 in the magazine.
Yeah. So then obviously I've got Slugger as well, just to get those extra KOs, and then Artillery just to boost the damage on the stickies, and then Ammo Up to just get a little bit more in the mag, and then Recoil Down. I haven't even tested to see if this is like the max recoil that you needed. I just like you know when you just slot in a skill and you might be over slotting, I think you do need like maximum like recoil down. So if you want to change these out because you feel like a bit more comfortable with the recoil, then you can obviously do that. Get your free meal up in there. That's the same with reload speed, and I've got a little bit of steadiness for the deviation, but you can swap those level 1 skills out for whatever you want to. It's all like up to you. I could even go up to stun resistance level 3. I learnt today that stun resistance level 3 makes you immune from flashes. So,
wait, whoa, really?
Yeah. So
I thought you were gonna say just immune from stuns, and I was like, how did you not know
yeah,
that?
How did I
no,
not
you
know?
told me.
Yeah. So yeah, it makes you immune from flashes, and then we got some other like leftover skills as well on there, such as my favorite female. Shout out to that. Anyway, guys, that was a quick video. Hopefully you liked the format. It was just us going on a farming run, just having a bit of fun, showing you guys what we do and how we hunt it, and how easy it is for you guys to get Lazurite. There are a couple of other options. You can hunt any of the Apex monsters, or even do rampages here and there. I even did a Basil and got a couple of Lazurite gems, but I find that doing Raffian yields the best results for me. If you guys have any other farms or any other methods of farming, or any other ways to get it done even quicker, then just give us a shout in the comment section down below. Thanks for all the love that you guys have been giving us on the video. Paradise though, what video are you dropping today?
We're going to be going over a little trick you can do on the rampage weapons that makes them like substantially better. So if you're interested in that, you know where to find it.
And there you go. So we're going to be talking about the rampage weapons. You guys know from yesterday's video, that's one of my favorite types of weapons out there because it's a customization. So definitely go check out Paradise's video over on his channel. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.